Hello everybody, welcome to Glass Half Dead. And today we are looking at Blackstone Fortress. This is going to be a little bit of an unboxing because we all want to see how the miniature sprues are put together. But other channels are already giving you that. So I'm also going to have a little chat about how Blackstone Fortress fits into Kill Team. The first thing to notice, guys, is this little symbol here. I've never seen this before. It says Warhammer 40k Universe. Maybe if we're lucky, I'll have edited this video and done a little zoom in for you. Who knows? That's interesting. That implies that they are going to be doing more things that have this symbol on. Let's take a look, shall we? If I can open it. For anybody that hasn't seen this, this isn't the right video to start with. I highly recommend for anybody out there, please go and check out the Warhammer community official playthrough of this game. They did a really nice job playing through it with Duncan, Peachy, Becca Scott, and another person whose name I don't remember. Okay, let's take a look at the miniatures. So we seem to have all of the heroes in red, and we have all of the bad guys in standard grey. Let's see what we've got. Ooh, yeah. Let's make sure the camera's focused. I'm not going to go over everything here. You could just take a look at it if you want. Oh gosh. Again, they've already done some really in-depth Warhammer community articles. So there's not a huge amount I can add to that. I don't have a personal favourite yet. I'm not sure. I like the idea of the rogue trader because he looks fancy and has a cane. That's cool. I don't much care for the priest guy. However, his body there does look quite nice, like detail wise, not in a weird way. But you know what? I'm totally gonna fat shame him. He's got a belly. I'm not into that. I don't want to play as a fat guy. I want to play as a, it's all about the class fantasy here, guys. Who's that? Is that the Kroot? Yes. I like the Kroot. I think the Kroot's really cool. I'm not so much into the robot. It's cool that he's there, but to be honest with you, I need to know more about them. Okay, nice. Oh, and I know nothing about the Psyker Navigator woman. I'll be interested to see her rules, see what she does. She has a nice little thing on the back there. Okay, now we go over to this stuff. Let's take a look at this first, partly because it's in its own sprue. And also because, these are the new Kaos Marines. This is very exciting for anyone that's into Chaos. So we've got ourselves a nice little Chaos Warhammer there. Has the 8-star of Chaos on it, whatever that's actually called. We can see on this Chaos Marine they have these bits. Kind of, they're melding the organic, I can't think of a word, growth, with the standard metal marines on all over this, which is cool. I like that. I assume that's to represent the fact that, the warp, it's a bit fucky, isn't it? I like it. It's a cool looking dude. There you go. I don't have much more to say apart from he's a cool looking dude. Sadly. And that's going to be the same for everything here. Okay, let's take a look at the whole sprue. So, got Spindle Drones, Kaos Marines up at the top there. We've got a whole load of stuff. Now, one thing that the Warhammer community has already revealed to us is that there are... Oh, God. Is that there are Beastmen in here. And we know that, and that's great. However, the Beastmen actually, absolutely bizarrely, have a choice of weapon options. Which sounds weird. I've got to be really honest with you. I don't know why they've done that for the Beastman. Oh, here we go. Here's a Beastman face. That right there. Oh, lovely. He is indeed a Beastman. They are Beastmen. That's pretty poor line placement on that sprue, I've got to be honest. Games Workshop kits these days are normally better than that, so that's a bit weird. I'd really have to dig into it and look at how you put them together, but I know that It said, at least, that you can swap out, I think it was the pistol for something else when it comes to the Beastman. I'm sure it will tell us in the instructions. And also, I think these guys are cool. And over here, this is exactly the same. Yes. These are two identical sprues. Nice. So we won't look at that. As is Games Workshop's way now, they are including these sheets of artwork, which I'm liking. I like that they do this. And what really makes this artwork stand out is the lovely barcode there. It's, oh, beautiful. And then we get stuff. Lots of stuff, lots of dice. I like what they've done with the dice in this game. I like the custom dice system they've put together. Those are bases. Oh, let's see. Is there anything interesting in there? No. Ah, okay. That looks like a 50mm base to me. So it looks like most of them are on 32s. But the big Chaos guy seems to be on a 50. Oh, hidden envelope. Do not open until the hidden vault quest has been completed. And you know what? I'm not going to. I don't care if this is an unboxing. I'm keeping that for myself. I don't know what's in there. I haven't seen any spoilers. That's for us to all have fun with. Oh, hold on now. Oh, very nice. So for those that don't know, these are bags. Yeah, true story. Because the game is meant to be played and replayed and continued, more importantly. And so everyone has a bag that at the end of your game session, you pop open somehow. Yep. And you can put all of your character sheet with all of the saved stats and gear on. And yeah, I think that's a really nice inclusion. I've got to say, and those are nice bags. We get cards. Oh, Chaos Beastman. Nice. More cards. Hospitaler. Ooh. Hospitaler med pack. Discard this card in the recovery step or event phase to remove all wound counters. Awesome. We can see a few different ways that things are set up. I will say one negative that I would levy towards the Warhammer community playthrough that they did. It was a really good video. Again, I've linked it in the description, I hope. One thing I would say is they went with a really boring map. These seem much more interesting than the sample one they did. What are these? Oh, those are initiative tokens, yeah. These are your actual cards. Oh, nice. This is Obsidious Malex. That's the name of our Chaos Lord, it would appear. Cool. He does stuff. I don't really know what these cards mean yet, unfortunately. We get a sample chapter from Blackstone Fortress. Oh, 2 sample chapters it seems. I might actually read this. That might be fun. I was considering picking up the Blackstone Fortress book, but I was on the fence and I didn't do it in the end. Then we get all of this, which we need. The instructions are on the back for everything. And there's, oh, what is it? There's rules. Hold on. So we get rules, and it very helpfully tells us read this first. We get combat. Read this when a combat occurs. Oh, we get data sheets for use in games of Warhammer 40,000. Precipice. Read this when you return to Precipice. That Precipice is the big ship that's kind of where you go to rest in between combats. This background, the story of the Blackstone Fortress. So I'm sure that r/40k lore is going to be all over that. And then we get all of that. Cool. Going back to the Beastmen here, yeah, you have an option. You can arrange them differently in these 4 different combinations. And I think that's just because they are multi-part kits. I assume they're going to be released as, you know, their own faction at some point. And this is just a preview of the kind of customizability you'll get. And when I say customizability, have fun converting that, guys. There's 2 options. And that's it. Still better than the customization of the Urgles, though. Blimey. Hope you like monopose. So this is pretty fun. Now, I'm not a Warhammer 40k main guy, so I can't really comment on this stuff too much. There may be, for those in the know out there, some very cool things in here. So, interestingly, faction keywords for the Imperial Robot are Imperium, and Robotica Imperialis, which is odd. I'm going to say keywords Imperial Robot. I don't know if they're just making fun of it, or if he's actually not Men of Iron. We get a new Kroot character, which is pretty cool, I've got to say. And again, I don't really know what I'm talking about here, but Obsidious Malex is a Chaos Lord, and he has some pretty cool stuff up here, like Lord of Chaos. I don't know if that's a normal thing, though. That might just be regular, everyone gets that in 40k. He's got a Thunder Hammer, which is nice. Oh, Spindle Drones. Ooh, cool. So, they are a Blackstone construct, and they are unaligned. What does that mean? Can anyone take? Everything else in here seems to have the faction keyword Servant of the Abyss, apart from the Spindle Drones. Now, I don't know 40k well enough, but I believe that means they can't be included in any Battle-Forged army, right? Is that right? My 40k peeps? Because they don't share a faction keyword with anything. I don't think Unaligned is a faction. But everything else in here looks pretty cool. And you can make yourself a nice little army just from everything you've got in here. Of what's it going to be? So you can make yourself from this box, because I believe there are actually, there's more traitors than that. There's 2 sets. So yeah, you can make yourself a nice little 17 PowerPoint army just from all of the Servants of the Abyss that you get in this box. I think that's really cool. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll start running Chaos. I can't really give any hints about whether or not I will actually do that. Because if you've ever met me, and any of my full-timers out there will know, I have serious hobby ADHD, and I'm all over the place, guys. I don't know. These are some different ships. I'm not going to open this up yet, because you don't want to watch me popping all of these out. Okay, let's put it all back. I forgot how it goes. Okay, everybody, that's been Blackstone Fortress, and unfortunately this video has taken significantly longer to unbox than I thought it would. So I'm going to do a separate video talking about my thoughts regarding Blackstone Fortress and how it's going to work in Kill Team. The long story short is I don't know how they're going to do it, and I'm very interested to see what they're going to do. There you go. I hope you've enjoyed this Blackstone Fortress unboxing. Please go over and check out the playthrough that the Warhammer community did. It was really good, very high production value. Becca Scott does a brilliant job of holding the rest of the team together, but still Duncan and Peachy and the other one hold their own admirably, although not as well as her. There you go, that's it, guys. Go and check Blackstone Fortress out. I'm really happy with my purchase. There you go, even if only for the miniatures. Even if that's the only reason I buy it, I'm happy with that. I like that they are cross-compatible with 40k, and I like that they're going to be cross-compatible with the game I actually play, Kill Team. There you go. More thoughts on what I want to see from them and their rules in Kill Team coming up soon. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. This has been Glass Half Dead. Very slowly doing an unboxing of Warhammer Quest Blackstone Fortress. I hope you have a great day, and see you in 2 days, probably, as that seems to be my new schedule. Glass Half Dead, logging out.